Hey everybody, welcome back to Plum Figgy. This is Tammy. Alright, so we got a really quick little video today. I've got another one of these tab binding, tab bound junk journals. Kind of really eclectic. Honestly, I'm thinking this would make a really great art journal. So just bound it with some sari silk ribbon here. This is actually two different patterns that are sewn together, but I just love how the colors work with each other, and it's just, yeah, it was kind of the perfect thing to put on this one. All right, so just walk you through this really quick. So our cover cover page is a skinny page. I love how you can see the different pages cascading behind. Like the other ones that I've made, I've got more of the decorative papers on the front, and then the back side has the less decorative papers so that you can easily write, or if you want to decorate that side too, that would be great. This one is slightly different from the others in that I did not add any extra decorations. So like on the others, I added some charms and some Tim Holtz people maybe, or flowers or whatever. I kept this one completely ready for whoever gets it. They can add their own special touches to it. So that's page one. Page two was a little bit shorter, and I had to add this piece just so that the tabs would have something to adhere to, or have something to use. So back side of that one, and then the third page, very similar. I love the texture of that. And then there's the back side of that. Okay, so now here we have our junk journal. As you can see, I've just used a nice piece of designer scrapbook paper. Right here we have oh, I knew I was going to forget her name. Oh, Tracy Fox label here, and I will make sure to link that down in the description if you want to get some. Here's just an example of the page. It's a digital download. So yeah, she's got a lot of fun ones to choose from. It's just numbers. Let me make you so you can actually see it. And then behind there, I have it's sewing pattern. It's antique sewing pattern, the kind that doesn't have the printing on it. I think it's from the 1930s or 40s. Just as like kind of layered up a little bit. And then as you can see, there's some gold gilding wax all around the outside perimeter, and I added a little bit there. When you open the page, this was just glued, so it's kind of curling a little bit, so you may just, whoever gets this, need to kind of train it a little bit to not do that. But when you open it up, we've got a little bit more pattern paper, but there's definitely room to write. Actually, this would be a really good spot to add a photo maybe or something. Did the gilding wax along the inside perimeter as well. We've got some fabric washi in the middle just to give it a little bit more sturdiness. And then the pages of this journal are a mixture of tea stain papers and book pages that I've added gesso to. So you can write on this. Gel pen I've used works fine. I don't know that I would use your fancy arty pens. It's up to you. It's gesso, so it's made for art. But yeah, so just various different book pages, and I wanted to choose pages that were of different age. So like this one's a little bit more brown than say these two are. These are a little bit more cream colored. So I really like that old look. So I went with that. And you know, you got some lined paper here for more writing if you wanted. Some of the pages from the book didn't actually have writing on them, so I was able to not. I didn't have to gesso. And then you'll see in some of the spines of the pages there is some washi tape that I have. It's glued down. again, to make sure that it's reinforced, because some of these book pages are fairly delicate or old. Well, they're all old, but yeah. So I tried to pick a washi that just was writing. This was from like an old farmer, or I think they called it an almanac. It's really cool though. It's got just a bunch of numbers. So they were, I don't know, keeping track of something. Some kind of table. So here we have a page from, this is actually from a gardening book. There's pages from a surveying textbook. This one's in Danish. It's a story. I don't know what the novel is about. But yeah, you got a real good mixture of all kinds of different types of book pages. And then I'll make sure and include the number of pages in the Etsy listing for you. So I love how this turned out. It's very neutral. This is from the gardening book, and it didn't need any gesso here because it didn't have any writing. But yeah, I'm looking at this and thinking, if you watercolored on some of these, or even just kept it like this and just did some collaging with maybe some washi stickers, did some writing, I just think this is the coolest little journal, honestly. And yeah, I think this is from an old dictionary. So there you go. There's your journal. And then the back page inside is very much like the first, the front, with some more room for writing. And then there's the back of your journal. So actually you could very easily add some decoration here too if you wanted to, or some more writing paper maybe. But yeah, all right. So continuing on, we've got 2 more pages of the collage and some writing space here, and then there, whoops, and then there's your back page. So there you go. We'll have a link to the Etsy listing in the description box below if you're interested in purchasing this. And I believe I still have 1 journal left from the initial batch of tab journals. So if you thought you missed out, I think there's going to be at least 2 now. And then I do have some other journal sets in my Etsy shop too. So those were a lot of fun to make. The price was a little bit higher on those just because the time involved. It was quite a bit longer to actually create those journals. So that's usually my pricing differences. It's the amount of time that it takes, not necessarily the materials as much, although the materials do add up. But anyway, I just want to make pretty things for everybody and give you guys pricing that hopefully can fit into different types of budgets. So yeah, because I know that we're all not super rich, and some of these journals can get quite expensive quickly. And I try to kind of provide other options, you know, because I know not everyone can afford something like that, even though I wish we all could. But anyway, I hope you're all doing very well. I know I haven't been around as much lately. It's been quite an interesting few months. So the last 2 weeks I've kind of, I don't know, just not been, I haven't had as much time in the craft room, for the craft room. I'm gonna spill the beans here. I wasn't going to, but I'm on the hunt for a kitten to be a companion for Sophie, who I just adopted in April. I'll probably insert a photo of her here, or maybe a video, because I have a couple of cute ones. So she's very much a mama cat, and I can tell that she really is missing a companion. So I'm actually going to go meet a little boy cat today, and we'll see if he's going to be a right fit, and Sounds like he's kind of the perfect personality. Perfect. Ugh, what a pun opportunity. So yeah, so it's just been a little bit busy there, and then work has been busy. Last week, I thankfully have come off of furlough for my main gig, and so now I'm doing both jobs, a full-time and a part-time job. And so, you know, with all that stuff kind of going on, plus maintaining a house in the summertime when you have yard work and things all by yourself, it can get a little bit busy. So some things have to kind of slide a little bit, and I guess that's been crafting. But I do want to tell you, I have several journals in the works. Actually, I have them right in front of me. So why don't I just go ahead and show you what I've kind of got started. This is going to become a boho journal. Yes, using some gorgeous printables from different Etsy shops. So yeah, you excited about that? So I've got this one and one more. And do you see how many signatures that is? They're going to be virtually the same. Hopefully, we'll see. But they're going to be big girls, and already it's taken quite a bit of time just to get to this point, and I haven't even done any decorating yet or done the covers. So these are probably going to be a little bit more expensive. But here's an example of some of the extra stuff that I've got ready to add. Are you excited? Oh, I'm excited to do it. So yeah, I'm going to have a lot of fun with these. They may take me a little bit longer, so please be patient. But we are working on, well, I am working on those. And then the other thing I have kind of started at sort of the same place as far as being finished is 2 bee journals. I've always wanted to do a bee journal. I just happen to have this book cover. I don't know if I'll keep the yellow completely. I'm just trying to think about that. But so yeah, I've got a 2 bee journals kind of started. A lot of signatures happening. So using the Nick the Booksmith digital kit along with other random digital kits and some copyright free images, and yeah, so this was from the Smithsonian. So it's going to be a fun journal. And then here is all the extra bits for this particular one. So as you can see, I've got a lot of fun stuff ready to work on for these. I may do the Gypsy Boho ones first, just because I just think that they might go a little faster for me. I'm just a little more comfortable, I guess, with those. I'm still kind of scratching my head on how I want to do a cover for these bee journals. So, oh, there we go. There's my lady with the cat. So I think I need to get going. Yeah, I just wanted to kind of give you a kind of heads up on what I've been working on and what I've been doing. And I hope you all are very well and getting back to work, and hopefully lives are starting to get back to normal. It's still scary days right now. I think we're in for another interesting few months at least, maybe probably throughout the rest of the year, if not into next year. But trying to keep our heads high and happy spirits as much as we can. And, you know, 2020 is going to go down in infamy, right? So let's, I don't know, I guess chalk this one up to experience. Anyway, I hope you all are wonderful, and I will see you all very soon, hopefully. All right, bye!